that. Please read the warnings on this video before you start watching. If you're watching Bachelor, just watch me during your commercial breaks, because I'm not watching yet. Oh, no spoilers. Okay, so I figured that I would go live to do this because I had a lot of people asking about this amazing Ninja Foodi machine. It is a lot of things in one. So today, I am going to be making the Cheesy Chicken Enchilada Casserole. It doesn't really use anything special. It legitimately basically is just sear saute, pressure cook, broil, and then I'm done. And I'm going to be able to make everything in one awesome pot. So this thing is fantastic. This is not an ad. I'm not being paid for this. I just want to have a little fun. Oh, Max, can you make me a drink while we do this? While I do this? No, he can't. He's watching the kids. The kids are insane. Okay, so this guy has this big 8-quart pot. Super fantastic. It has 2 lids. So this is the pressure lid. This is the air fryer lid. What do you need? What do you need? Did that scare you? My shimmy scared her. She's gone. She is out of here. Okay. I just frightened your mother. Hold on. I'm going to turn up my light just went like completely away. I couldn't even see my screen. Okay. What is everyone doing tonight? Okay, let me start. I meant to dice everything ahead of time, but we went to an HOA meeting to fight speed bumps because they shouldn't be in our neighborhood. Speed humps, maybe. You know, speed control enforcement. My husband's a traffic engineer. Okay, so I still have to chop things, so I need to dice my onion, mince the garlic cloves. Oh, you found it! 5. Terrifying. My mother-in-law lost her phone, apparently. Okay, and then just rinse the black beans, and that's it. So the idea is that everything can be made into one thing. This is a casserole, so obviously that makes sense. This thing also comes with shelves and things, and you can like layer, blah, blah, blah. So let me grab the chicken, let me grab the corn, and then I'm going to start chopping. And if you guys want to say anything, I don't know, this is going to be a long video probably. It says 34 minutes, but I talk a lot, so keep me company. Got the corn. Getting the chicken. Now, I did price point out this meal. So, this Springer Mountain Farms non-GMO special chicken, okay, was on buy one, get one. So I decided to get it. Usually I spend half as much on chicken. But buy one, get one, I was like, you might as well. And I only buy my meat buy one, get one at Publix, which is a South store. So if you live in the North, you know, you got your Piggly Wigglies and all, but we have our Publix. So that's why this meal is going to cost a little over $17 to make. If I would have used normal chicken, then the chicken would have only costed like $2.50 versus the $4.16 that I did with the special meat. And this is also going to be 1 pound, 82 ounces versus the 1 pound that they want, but I like to stretch the meals and put a little bit more meat in. I do not follow recipes. I'm very lenient. So nothing turns out quite the way it's meant to be, but usually it's still delicious. So here we go. Okay, so I'm going to start with dicing my onion. I used to cook quite a bit, and I used to cook like really healthy meals, and I don't anymore. I should get a trash bowl just like Rachel Ray.
Your turn.
Where's that big blue plastic bowl? I think it's... Watch out, Pebbles! I have a knife! Dangerous in here. Aha! It's in our dishwasher. Just dropped the dish. Sorry, Max. I know, and it's top rack, so that's a pain. Alright, trash bowl. Here we go. Let me pick up the trash can, you know. I know we have a trash can, but it's all the way over there, and I'm on camera. It does move, but I don't want them to see that side of the kitchen.
That's why the trash can moves.
The trash can could move. Realizations. Okay. Oh, boy. Those of you who don't know me very well, please quickly get acquainted with the fact that my verbiage is a little strange. Words are hard for me, and I honestly don't take the English language very seriously. Mostly because because it's based off of other languages, so I mean, why are we so particular? I think that grammar Nazis, I'm sorry you have a problem with what I say, but I mean, communication is based off of people understanding what your point is that you're trying to get across, and as long as you know what my point is, then I'm communicating. Now, in professional setting, that's completely different. Personal setting, that's my opinion.
Right there.
And you are able to have your own. That is totes fine. Alright. Go. Okay, so it says diced onion. I actually really like onion, so I'm going to leave it a little bit chunkier than diced onion typically would be. Max does not like onion, but he likes cooked onion. And we're searing it, so it should caramelize, which is really cool. So before I pressure cook it, I'm going to sear it in the bottom of the pan. And then they'll be caramelized and delicious. Alright, I'm cutting this onion a little bit differently than I normally do, and I'm not just saying that because it's really sloppy and I don't want you to think that I suck at cutting onions, but I'm really sucking at cutting this onion. There you go.
Here, and now you get to go again.
Alright.
Go right here, right? Or no, sorry. Yeah.
Are you guys playing the car game?
No.
Oh, what are you playing?
Candyland.
Candyland. Heard. Alright, so this says prep time is going to be 10 minutes. Has anyone else found prep time to be honest and like actually correct?
It's like a computer loading.
A computer loading? Prep time?
Estimated time.
Estimate, okay. Yes, and it always gets larger. Or at least it used to back whenever you had like Windows 98. Even Windows Me did that. I mean, Windows Me sucked. Did anyone actually like Windows Me? Windows Me was like the Windows we don't talk about, like the Windows we shall not like name. That was a hot mess express. And then XE came out and everyone forgot about Windows Me. And they were like, wow, Windows, you're awesome. But really, like, the stepchild Windows ME is like under the stairs like Harry Potter. And forgotten all about.
Is that after Vista?
Vista came after XE.
Millennia? XP.
XP. Sorry, you're right. XP. Millennia. Oh, there was a Millennia in there. I don't think... No, Richard would have had Millennia.
I think ME came in after the repair of Millennia.
Sure. If anyone has better information or can Google it, please feel free to add to the discussion. Why not? Alright, so I am going to dice-ish these onions. I'm going to keep them a little bit chunky, so I'm not going to like chop, you know? Yeah, that's good. So this is what I'm checking with, because again, they're gonna get sautéed. Should I turn this on first? I should. I'm already throwing things into the bowl and I shouldn't be. Again, I don't follow recipes, guys. I don't. I get the gist of it and then I just do it. But here we go. I'm gonna try to follow the recipe as best as I can so that way you guys know what I'm talking about. Select, sear, saute. I have to plug it in. Alright. On. So I'm going to scroll over to the pressure side, sear, saute. I am going to select medium high, not high, medium high. And then I am going to select start, which is not the power button. I've done that before. It's the actual button. All right. Allow the pot to preheat for 5 minutes, and I'm going to put oil and onion. So I still have 5 minutes to finish chopping this. And then I'll put some extra virgin olive oil in the pot. What oil do you guys like to use? I know that coconut oil was super popular for a long time, like all over Facebook. I don't see anything about coconut oil anymore on Facebook. Anybody know why? Are we still using it? Are we just tired of talking about it? Are we over the coconuts? Are we not nutty for coconuts anymore? Nutty for nuts?
I like coconut.
You're nutty for nuts, Max?
Yes.
Yes. Perfect. No one's saying anything. Everyone's like, I don't know what's going on. This is a train wreck. I'm gonna go watch The Bachelor now. Again, no spoilers. We went to this HOA.
He falls in love with her.
He falls in love with her. Tonight is night 1. All the women.
He falls in love with all of them.
No, maybe he falls in lust. That's kind of the point.
Ew.
Look, it's Peter. Okay, so unpopular opinion. I don't like Peter. I didn't like Peter on Hannah's season. I'll tell you why. Because it was very clear he was a playboy. He is a fun time that you... I just didn't see the actual potential for a mate. And I think that's why she let him go. You know? Ride the ride. Realize it's probably not long term, but you enjoyed it. You had fun. You stopped for a little bit. Said hi. You're on to the next one. I don't see the commitment from him. And honestly, the show really has gone so far from the original premise of commitment. Like, it used to really be about commitment. I didn't want to sponsor Bachelor or have them sponsor me. What I want is to work on a season. I would love that. It would be so cool. Huh?
I said they have airplanes that go to islands.
Yes, they do.
Enough said.
I guarantee he'll fly a plane at some point.
I have spoken.
You have spoken. Okay, well, your way is not my way, so this is not the way.
Oh, my mom called me.
Your mom called you? I thought you called your mom to help her find her phone.
True.
So why did she call you back? To say that she found her phone? I didn't see her answer the phone. Okay, so how long has it been since I said that I accidentally put in the onions? Okay, it's hot. Olive oil. Alright, so other things that
Oh, no.
they give me a measurement. They say 1 tablespoon, but I'm gonna...
I mean, that's okay.
Because again, that's what I think of recipes.
There's 20 kids.
Okay, so I'm gonna put that back. Cool. So we're doing the sear saute. Oh, Max, I need your help. I'm sorry. I forgot to clean the tongs, the silicone tongs. I'm gonna need those little, no, I don't need tongs. Never mind. I got an idea. Okay, and that's what I think of that. So we have the oil. Apparently I left a little bit of onion in here, but it's a non-stick kind of pot, so that's really nice. So I didn't screw anything up. So I let it preheat. I'm putting in the oil. I'm going to put in the onion. Cook for 5 minutes, stirring occasionally. Add the garlic and cook until fragrant. I haven't even gotten to the garlic yet. Let me grab that. Yeah. Does anyone else really like garlic? Because I always do more garlic than necessary. Now, these are enchiladas. However, I am not one to be like, I want literal enchiladas, and it's a casserole. So they ask for 2 garlic cloves. I have extra meat. I'm gonna do 4 big chunky cloves. Did I mention that we really like garlic, especially sauteed garlic? And it smells so good. Like whenever it says, wait till it's fragrant, like the fragrance is so good. Okay. So I am going to go ahead and throw in my onion because I am out of space on my cutting board. That is a lot of onion, and I missed a couple of pieces. That's a shame. Good thing I cleaned the counter. Okay. Pebbles and Charlie cannot eat onion, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, I thought they were bothering me.
No. It's just on the floor. I want to make sure that if they come by, I don't allow them to lap it up. Did you know that onion is bad for dogs?
Yes.
Onion, grape, everyone knows about chocolate, I hope. What else is bad for dogs, Max? Keep us entertained for a hot minute while I do the garlic.
Fun fact. Sable palms.
Sable palms.
Poisonous.
Poisonous. Okay. Cool. Keep it going. Yep.
Onion.
Uh-huh.
Got the grapes, kind of weird.
Uh-huh.
Including raisins.
Yes, so remember, if grapes are poisonous for dogs, so are raisins. Very important to note.
And side note, there are no Oscar Mayer Wiener vehicles in Florida.
No Oscar Mayer Wiener vehicles in Florida.
Tough to say.
Yeah, so my dad texted me and reminded me that they're actually housed in Madison. That's their main...
What?
Their main stop is Madison, Wisconsin, yeah.
No wonder Debbie likes Oscar Mayer.
Yes, my family is obsessed with them because they grew up in the same town.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
They smell delicious.
The car or
your
the actual
family.
wieners?
Your family.
Okay, so he's nuts for nuts. And fill in the blank. You all know where I'm going with that.
What?
What? There might be kids listening, Max. Like ours over there.
Oh, yeah. They are. Except they're watching Puppy Dog Pals.
Oh, they're not listening.
Nope. They're
Sure.
allergic to Tylenol, ibuprofen.
Tylenol? Ibuprofen?
I don't know, that's what it says.
That's interesting.
Alcohol.
Yes, allergic to alcohol. So, before we knew that, our first dog that we had, Coco Snooze, we accidentally spilled Jaeger. I know, party foul major. Wow, that sounded like Xenon. I'm so cool. Okay, so we spilled a little bit of Jaeger, and she started lapping it up, and she just was sneezing, like crazy. I'm also going to leave this a little bit chunky, because again, we like garlic.
They're allergic to avocado.
Avocado? I don't remember that.
I didn't either. Macadamia nuts.
Macadamia nuts. So those good Subway cookies, don't let them eat them. Yep.
They're allergic to cleaners for fire logs.
Wait, cleaners for fire logs?
I don't know what I'm reading.
I mean, that sounds like that's dangerous to anybody.
Yeah.
Are you sure about... Now I'm questioning the avocados, because it sounds like they're somewhere weird.
That is the number...
Oh, I guess they would lick it because it's right there?
Number 3 hazard to animals.
Number 3 hazard?
Human food, which includes alcohol, avocado, macadamia nuts, grapes, raisins, and, xylitol, that's really bad, which is a sweetener in gum.
Oh, so dogs cannot eat gum.
Yes, that is very bad for dogs.
Very bad. That's insane that it doesn't hurt us, but it really hurts them.
So yeah, chocolate, they can have a lot of chocolate. And
Well, it depends on the chocolate. Remember?
Well, the percentage, yeah.
Yeah, the
But
percentage of the
xylitol,
cacao.
a small amount is potent.
Wow. I don't remember that. The more you know. Alright.
They're allergic to most seeds and nuts.
Okay, why did my eyes just start slightly watering
Because
from
you're
the
cutting an onion.
No, I'm not. I'm cutting garlic.
Because you're cutting garlic.
Garlic
is in the onion family.
But it doesn't make my eyes water like
It
onions.
can.
I must have done something. Maybe it popped out of the pot in my eye, but wasn't hot by the time it got there. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, does anyone else have an Instapot or a Ninja Foodi or
And
something
I'm reading
similar?
Pets WebMD.
Pets WebMD.
Which
So
I
they
did
should
not-
be trusting. Maybe.
Sure.
Sure.
I mean, it's totally
Alright, I guess I'm going to crush this garlic the way you're supposed to. There we go.
You shuffled the cards? Oh my goodness.
Oh, and Echo really wants to finish his snowman cake after dinner.
Okay.
Which I keep forgetting about it, and then I tell him, wait until your dad gets home. I still haven't had any of it, Beachy Dubs.
You wait until your father gets home.
Yep. I use that a lot.
Okay, you ready? So which one am
It's a
I?
good thing my kids are patient. So right now, if you're just tuning in, I am sauteing and basically using the sear saute. And I'll show you guys what it looks like as soon as I throw in this garlic.
Yeah. Steady grams. I don't know where you got those.
Me! I bought them. They're buy one, get one at Publix.
You know how you put this card good?
Today I got so much food for so little.
You watch this.
Like, today was a really good haul day. Oh, so back to what I was saying, because I didn't actually finish. Go figure. I got distracted. Okay, so this meal cost me $17 and some change to purchase altogether, taking into consideration my expensive chicken is like organic and special or whatever. All natural, fresh chicken, no Spring Mountain Farms, whatever, okay. Oh, Fox, please don't walk that way. So, per person, this is supposed to serve 6 people, okay? Per person, the actual recipe would be about $2.63 per person. But again, I'm adding 8.3 or 0.83 ounces more chicken than the recipe calls for. So it should stretch further than that and be less per person, which I like. Ooh, this is hot. I should have been stirring this a little bit more. Alright, so next time cut everything up and then stir more regularly. This is hot. This is like really hot. That is one thing that I told myself last time I would do, and I totally didn't do this time, is that I would probably, we don't have like an island in our kitchen, so I probably should start cooking things on the table just because it does create a lot of heat, and I'm very paranoid about warping our, because these are cheap cabinets. Like our cabinets are, they are too. Those are yellowing from the sun coming through, and then they're chipping on the side. Like, ooh.
Particle board. That's pretty standard.
I mean, it really doesn't matter. We're not looking to sell the house anytime soon, and we're looking to eventually do our own thing.
So what's the matter?
I know. That's a good point. Except they at least have to last until we can afford to do something. Okay, let me rinse my hands, and then I'll show you what I got going on here. Next is going to be adding the chicken and enchilada sauce. No, I am making chicken or cheesy chicken enchilada casserole. You didn't want that? Well, that's what I'm making. So, haha. Do you remember what I made you for lunch? I made you what you wanted for lunch, right? Yeah, so guess what I get to make for dinner? Not what you want. Alright, so this is what we got going on so far. Doesn't that look delicious? Again, it got a little bit browner than I prefer, but they are definitely sauteing. It's definitely a hot pan. And the other thing is that there's no splashing because it's such a deep pot that I'm not having... Ooh, okay, I thought maybe I locked my phone. Am I still there? Does anybody see me? So there's not a lot of splashing going on. So it's staying really well contained, which I very much appreciate. Alright. Hey, Echo, honey. Oh, boy. I was hoping your father could keep you guys entertained away from here. Don't laugh from the other room! Both of the children are in here! Where are you? Okay,
hey,
so
go.
Add the chicken and the enchilada sauce to the pot. Season with salt and black pepper. Stir to combine. Assemble the pressure lid. So we're almost to the... Don't just leave the chair right here for me to trip on. Please let go of that, my love. That's very expensive.
No,
I know. Don't touch it. Thanks. Okay. So, chicken. We are going to add. I'm going to move this over here.
What happened to the card?
And then I'm going to have to go wash my hands.
Some water.
Come on, chicken.
Ooh, cheese and crackers?
And then I don't like to touch raw chicken, so I very carefully and usually not well do this. So just bear with me.
It's called the poke note.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, do you hear that? That sounds. And it smells really good already, but I mean, that's obvious. Alright, so I got the chicken.
Sounds
Let me
like
wash my hands.
I'm so thirsty.
Get a water and then get us a drink. Hello. If you want to make me an easy drink, I have the cranberry bubbly. Bubbly was also buy one get one from Publix. Publix, okay, y'all, I talk about Publix all the time. They really should sponsor me. All I do is tell people, that's buy one get one. Go now. I post them all the time. I love Publix.
It's a pleasure.
It's a
Shopping.
pleasure.
For shopping is a pleasure.
Or, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you go in and try all the samples, and then that's a pleasure. So then I add the enchilada sauce. It asks for
What you're saying is shopping
2
is
cups.
not encompassing.
So I'm having to add two 10 ounces because they didn't have 2 cups. They didn't have 1 cup. So I'm just going to add extra sauce because I have extra chicken.
That's a ploy by the man
I need
to make you buy more things.
Let me tell you. Here's the other weird thing.
It's like hot dogs and buns.
It calls for 15 ounces of black beans. They only have 15.5 ounces of black beans. Like, what am I supposed to do? Leave out 2 beans? 2 beans or not 2 beans?
That's an enchilada.
Thank you, Max. I'll be here at least until this is done.
And then we will eat.
And then we will eat.
That's the way.
That's the way. Alright, so I chose the red enchilada sauce instead of the green. Instead of the verde sauce. So this is just red chili sauce. Chile sauce. Oh no, I almost missed the pot because I was too busy staring you down.
I was moving.
With what Michelle Shea nicknamed the Stephanie Scrunch, where I go,
I'm not looking.
but now you are. Yeah, please watch what you're doing. You're pouring a good drink.
Too much.
Too much? No such thing. Okay, so we're done with these. Done with that now.
Do you want Saint Germain?
Alright, so I did that, season with the salt and black pepper, and then stir. We actually don't, I usually don't season at all, so I won't use that much salt or pepper.
Salt.
I know, I do not season.
But not in my drinks.
I'll pepper.
I don't like lemons in
Before I
my
salt.
food or salt
Yeah.
in my drinks.
I know you.
The other way around is perfect.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm just going to stir it to make sure everything's coated. Nothing's like burning at the bottom. Give it another chance. That means that this has raw chicken on it. So I'm going to need to rinse this because by the time this is done, the chicken should be cooked.
That would be a fun game. Which one's heavier? Is it liquor or ginger ale? That's flat. Trick question.
You sound stupid. You're so educated, and you know the answer, but you... I love
It's
you.
a flat soda, though. It's condensed more.
Why do you drink flat soda? Where's my drink?
We're sharing.
I don't want
The
flat
question is
I have to
relevant.
pay attention.
Do I
Okay,
need
it's
to
time for
stir?
me to use the pressure lid. So I have to assemble the pressure lid. Here we go. And make sure the pressure release valve is sealed. Select pressure set to high. Okay, so we're gonna put it in seal.
What's that say on the front?
What does what say? What are you talking about?
It says my high?
Mid-high.
Mid-high?
Medium-high. Okay, so we're going to stop that. We're going to go to pressure. We are going to make sure that this is sealed. Okay. We are going to, what did I say? High, which it is. Set time to 15 minutes. So time right now is at 10. We're going to bump it up to 15. We're going to select start, stop to begin. And then when pressure cooking is complete, we quick release the pressure by moving the pressure relief valve to the vent position. Carefully remove the lid when the pressure has finished releasing. You always remove it away from you. Shred the chicken with the silicone tongs. That's why I thought I needed them.
For shredding?
Mm-hmm.
But you have hands. You have forks.
We have forks.
What would you do?
Well, because you serve it in the pot, and you don't want to use sharp objects in there. So that's why it was saying silicone tongs. But I think that, honestly, my spatulas should be fine. I'll use 2 spatulas. It's basically tongs.
Okay.
Right?
No
Right.
should-be's for potentially scratching it, though.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another spatula.
Yep. Well, that's why I went out and got silicone objects, because I was like, I told your mom just in case. I was like, no non-silicone
No forks,
anywhere
no nothing.
near my baby.
No spoons,
My baby.
no forks, no knives.
Thing's expensive. We also have another one that I have to return. It came in a really...
End of discussion. You have
Well, I ordered
spoken.
it. I ordered
You
it.
are talking.
I am. You're stopping me. Okay. So I feel like, I feel like it does take a little bit long, in my opinion, to pressurize. I think that's because it's 8 ounces. It's really big. It's got a lot of space in there. But yeah, the pressure will go up, and then it won't start counting that 15 minutes until pressure has been met. So once that gets met, this pre-thing and the counting will go away. It'll start the countdown at 15. Once 15 minutes are over, it will go to 0 and then start like a heating countdown. That's for natural release. We're supposed to be doing quick release. So once the 15 minutes are done, I'm gonna rip it to shreds, add black beans, corn, tortilla pieces. Oh, tortilla pieces. Okay, I just have to cut 8 6-inch corn tortillas into 8 pieces. Okay, I can do that. I wasn't sure if they wanted me to like broil them or anything. Okay, so the first one that I purchased, this is not the first one I purchased. The first one I purchased, I called it a Ninja. I used to actually sell Ninja and Shark products over the phone. So like the 1-800 numbers, whenever you would call in and you would get a live person, that could have been me. That's actually how I won. Oh, I put it away. My Ninja blender. It's how I won our Shark vacuum, which, by the way, the pet Shark vacuum. When did we get ours? Like 3-4 years ago?
I think it's 3 years.
3 years ago? It's fantastic. I highly recommend. It's an amazing piece of equipment. But yeah, I used to sell them through a third-party company. So I started just selling 1-800 items, like the weird, like, bath massagers, or like the oh no, how can we help you? We made this product, like those 1-800 TV, as seen on TV products. Why are you looking at me like that?
Have you ever sprung a leak in your boat with
yeah,
no way to plug it?
Exactly, like that. Okay, so yeah, I would get those calls, and they're all completely scripted. Like, you don't go off the script at all. It legitimately, you read it, you're done, bye-bye. Then they upgraded me because I did such a good job at this minimum wage job. And it's from your house. So, like, I was at home answering these calls, which is fantastic. And you don't make any outbound calls. It's all inbound. So, like, you don't get any, I mean, sometimes you get rude people, but it's not like, why'd you call me in the middle of the night? Blah, blah. And you get to choose your hours, and there's 24 hours a day that you can get calls. So it's actually really nice scheduling, because you schedule yourself. I'm going to scoot it over a little bit. So, why'd it stop? Why'd it stop? Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I shook it out of place.
What is happening?
I don't know. I feel like I did something wrong. It was venting on its own, and then I moved it, and it stopped. Should I start over?
You probably jiggled it too much.
I know. Should I start over? I don't want it to explode. It's still letting out steam.
Yeah, it's going to continue to let out steam.
No, but it's not letting out steam as much as it used to. I told you. Anything could happen.
Quandary.
I'm going to stop. I'm going to start again. Okay. So, we're going to do this. We're going to vent. Fine. Everything's fine. I'm so afraid they're going to explode. I trust it, but I don't trust me, so we're gonna try this again. So anyways, I called in knowing exactly what to expect, and the poor lady that answered the phone, she was so nice, but she did not follow any of the rules. So I'm assuming that she was new. Like, she didn't read anything back, so I read it back. She didn't do, like, Max, what do you call the Alpha, Beta, Charlie, Delta?
Phonetic.
For the phonetic alphabet back to make sure that everything's spelled right. She didn't do that. I felt so bad for the lady, but I was, like, trying to help her, and I could hear, like, the feedback that you would get from your supervisors as she spoke. I was like, I've had those calls. So I called in knowing that if you say no a lot, they'll give you, like, the best deal. I was checking in, seeing, sometimes they have different offers, different products. And so but it's back ordered everywhere else. So I was like, let's do this. And it was cheaper than Amazon. And they do ship really quick. Like, they said 2 to 3 weeks, but I got it within, like, 5 days. Like, it's still really quick. So, while we're waiting for this, okay, I'm going to put it back to seal because it's basically done. We're going to do we're going to do 15 minutes, start. Okay, I'm sure we're fine now. Yeah, the pressure thing still freaks me out a little bit. Again, this is new.
Whoa.
So I'm sure I just shook it to where like the pressure came out and maybe it didn't need to be. I'm sure it's fine. Everything's fine. So, so I called and then I found out later, I was like, why didn't I think of Bed Bath & Beyond? Bed Bath & Beyond, I have so many who else has 20% coupons coming out there, you know? Like, seriously. So I have a ton of those. So I was like, I should go to Bed Bath & Beyond and get this from there if they have it. But they were all sold out except for one Orlando store that was 10 miles away. And I was like, Max, I was so excited to get it. I was like pumped, you know? I hyped it. I was so excited. And then Max was like, I'm not driving that far. Just check the local Bed Bath & Beyond. And I said, I did. It says that they're out. And he goes, please call. Please call. I don't want to drive that far if I don't have to. And I called and they had 2, even though online they said they didn't have any. And then he was like, yeah, that's what I thought. So he went and he got it for 20% off, way cheaper. So the other one just arrived like 2 days ago, so I have to return it, which is fine. But it came in a really beat up box. And then my dog peed on the box.
While it was outside.
It was not outside.
After it was right as it was delivered.
No, my dog.
The delivery person saw it happen. No,
my dog peed on the box. So now I don't know what to do. I mean, I have to return it, but like, it's going to be, I figure, because it's a beat up box, like they beat it up, like it has dents and stuff, like it barely made it. So I think if I just wrap the crap out of it in packing tape and then I cover the pee with the packing tape, because it wasn't on it for long. I'm so frustrated. We were at a park. He wasn't in his kennel. Anyways, so.
We were having a great time.
We were having a great time. Yeah, that dog needs to be kenneled when he's not watched, but my mother-in-law was home, so I thought he would be okay. He was not. Okay, so, let's start chopping the corn tortillas. Hey Max, will they be happy if you leave them alone?
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds like children. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to get another, well, I can still use this one even though this has raw chicken on it because it's going to go in the pot and be cooked. So we're going to keep it simple.
This is called cross-contamination.
It is cross-contamination. I worked in restaurants for 10 years. You're not supposed to do this, but technically at home it doesn't matter. And I'm going to make a call. What?
We have to refund our own meals.
We have to refund our own meals. If we... Oh, see, it started counting down. So did it reach pressure even though I let it out? Guys, we are experimenting today. See, it's...
How are your yellows?
Is there steam coming out of there at all?
How are your yellows?
How are my yellows?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Are the yellows good?
What are yellows?
The eggs.
The eggs? What? The eggs I made? They were perfect. I cooked them for 4 minutes. Guys, I'm really paranoid. But I keep putting my face up to it, so clearly I don't care.
I mean, it's just a bomb.
It is a bomb.
With enchiladas.
It is a bomb. But it's going to be a delicious machine. A delicious meal by this bomb machine. Okay, so I'm going to do the enchilada pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Hi. All right. Raw chicken spatula. Watch out. I have to cut these into... How many pieces? 8 pieces each? Is that what it said? Where's... Oh, there it is. 8 pieces each. So, that means that we get to do math. So, if you have kids and they think, when am I going to learn percentages and pie graphs? Tell them you might use it cutting tortillas into 8s.
It's a pie chart.
See this? See this? I cut it into 4. If you can't see, just swipe the comments away, and you can. So I cut it into 4ths. What's twice a 4? Hey, Echo, what's 4 plus 4? I see. What's 4 plus 4? 8! So we just have to do that again. Here we go.
Hey, Mom, look, 2 people on Daddy's
I saw Daddy is definitely going extra miles to make sure you guys aren't bothersome. Good job, Daddy. Okay, so we cut those. It's still not venting. I mean, there's got to be like a safety switch on this thing, right?
Yes.
I mean, like, if it ever got to that, it would shut down and be like,
Yes.
warning, warning.
Yes.
Right? Anybody? Yes. I turned off comments because I wanted to look at my forks.
Yes.
Okay, so I cut them into like little pizza pies. So coming up next, we just have to wait for it to finish. We have 12 minutes. We could have been at like 8 by now, but you know, I got scared. So, okay, so we need to add the black beans, tortilla pieces. I think the black beans need to be drained and rinsed. They do. So let me get a colander. Hey, please don't let her bark. I don't mind my kids screaming on this thing, but dogs barking are obnoxious. And Pebbles barks at any type of fun we ever have. Okay, so I have my little colander. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put my little colander over my little trash bowl. Oh, I'm so smart. And then I'm just going to drain them right on top of there. And then I will carry that over to the sink, rinse them, put them back in there to drain. Ugh, genius. So smart. Show me. Okay, here we go. Pouring the beans, pouring the beans. Okay, so if you guys didn't see my earlier kind of photo experience, photo story, is that this amazing machine can cook dry beans in very little time, and they are delicious and tasty. No, you don't wet them. I mean, you can rinse them because you want to make them clean. No. Well, I mean, so you put the beans and then you put stock in there. I mean, they have to cook in something.
You gotta buy stock?
You gotta buy stocks. Gotta buy stocks. All right, I'm gonna rinse this really fast. Give me a moment. Uno momento, por favor. And I'm gonna rinse this. Rinsing the beans. Rinse, 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 rinsing the beans. I really don't know why I did that. I feel like it would have been better if the bean juice was in here instead of water. Like, now I have runny beans. Do runny beans sound delicious to anybody? Anybody.
How fast?
How fast? Oh, do they run? He's really trying to be funny today. Okay. So I did that. So we're going to get ready to add the black beans, shred the chicken, add the corn. I got the corn right here. I guess I could go ahead and open that bag. It says cut here, so I'll follow instructions. Does anybody else just use knives? Usually I use knives. I don't know why I just use scissors. Maybe it's because I just don't want anything to go completely wrong. But I do usually just use a knife. Like I put it on the cutting board and I just slice it. Slice. Okay, and we're going to use that whole thing of corn. Okay, so, and if you guys are still watching to see if it explodes, good for you.
Hang in there.
Hang in there. Who knows? Okay, so then we're going to do 1 cup of cheddar cheese to the pot, stir to combine. It required 2 things of cheese, which is the most expensive part of this entire meal, is the cheese. 2 of these cost me $6. Worth it. Cheese is important. Again, my family's from Wisconsin, so cheese is very sacred to us. Funny, Sargento actually is a Wisconsin cheese company, and one year we were making Frito pie, thank you. Frito pie, which is Fritos, chili, and cheese. Because it's a cabin on a private lake, and we cook on the fire pit, and we thought it would be cool and easy to make Frito pie for everybody. And we brought Sargento cheese up, and it didn't occur to me until we got there, and someone was like, Sargento, that's from Wisconsin, that we bought it in Florida just to drive it all the way back, which was silly. Yeah, you know, oversight. All right, we have 8 minutes left. Everything seems to be good to go. Now here's what's going to happen after I add the 1 cup of cheese, because obviously I have more than 1 cup. I have 2 cups of cheese. So 1 goes in it. Then the second cup of cheese, after I stir everything and rip apart the chicken, is going to go on top of the casserole, closing the crisping lid. So we're going to take off this lid. We're going to put on this lid. This is the crisping air fryer lid. And we are going to set it to broil and the time to 5 minutes. So that's going to create a really good like cheese crust, and it's going to be delicious. I hope. I bet. We're gonna be optimistic here. And then when cooking is complete, let the casserole sit for 5 minutes before serving. So I'm super stoked. And Max took off with my drink. He probably drank it all. So let me make. How would I just make my own drink? You guys want to see me make a drink? I mean, we have 6 minutes. Okay. Let me get creative here and figure out what I'm doing. Here, I'll do my makeshift margarita.
I like margarita.
I know you do. That's why it makes sense for me to do it. So we have 1800 coconut. We're going to push aside this for now, which I need to remember has raw chicken on it. All right, so we are doing the 1800 Cointreau. We are going to get a little bit of orange juice and lime juice. Okay. Max does not like a salt rim. I like a salt rim. He likes a sugar rim, so I just don't do a rim. Okay, so...
Good.
Huh?
It's a good talk.
Yeah, good talk. Okay, I think that's everything I need. So now I just need a glass. What do I want to put it in? I'll put it in a fancy Outback glass. So we worked for Outback for like 5 years, and they got rid of these Cosmo glasses. So whenever they got rid of all their glassware, they allowed us to jump in, and since I was a bartender, I was like, I gotta get some bartender glassware
I won them.
to go home. You won them?
Yeah.
Okay, but I was just offered them. You had to win them. You weren't a bartender. You were a server.
No, everybody had a chance, but instead of paying for them, I won a contest.
Okay.
Instead of having to pay money.
I don't remember that. You won all the contests, so,
Yeah.
I mean...
I got all the barware.
Let me get some ice.
Good pushing.
So our refrigerator does do what?
Fresh.
That crashed ice. All right, so again, recipes are stupid. And as a bartender, I gotta get it, on what amounts are. But let me also tell you, that was a good one. You liked that one?
That was a good one.
Oh my gosh, my husband liked a joke I made. Guys, this is like monumental. Okay, but also it's my liquor in my house, so don't judge me on pouring. So we're gonna do a little bit of coconut tequila. Okay? Yes, we're gonna fill half the glass with a little bit of coconut tequila. Again, my house. We are going to then take the Cointreau. Cointreau is delicious. And we're going to do like a little, just a little splash. A little bit goes a long way. Instead of margarita mix, we are going to do a little bit of, just a little bit of lime. Okay? And then we are going to do a splash of orange juice. Just enough for color. Okay? I'll put these away. Actually, no. If you... Then we grab a reusable straw because in this household we like turtles.
Unless someone throws them away. Not the turtles.
Well, my mother-in-law. What are you guys into?
Nothing. They're not doing nothing.
You want chocolate milk? Then why are you touching it? Can't you use your words? Haven't we learned our words yet? Please, can we touch it? No, please, can you get me chocolate milk? That is not the question to ask.
He already said that, and I'm getting it. I'm
okay.
in the process.
I need some more ice.
Oh, okay, goodbye.
Alright. So, there we have it. It is stirred. Something that I do with my drinks to stir them, because I'm very clumsy and I'm apt to spill, is just blow in the bottom of it. See? And now it's all stirred.
So, who cares about shaken and stirred and blown?
Blown. Shaken, stirred, and blown. Wow, this is a very interesting life. Again, I told you, warning.
Hey.
My family's loud.
Hey.
Do you want to know what they're doing?
Yeah.
They're fighting over a chair because they want to be tall to get their own chocolate milk.
No,
But
it's
mommy's
because
over
they watched
here
Beauty and the Beast.
drinking Beauty and the Beast.
It's the chair with the line.
That's good. Very strong, the way I like it. So cheers. All right.
Fox,
Let me put that back. Oh, we are down to 2 minutes. Did you hear that? My drink ate up 6 minutes of silence. Well, now I know to make a drink while it's pressure cooking. Haha. Yeah, if you guys like this, let me know. If you don't, that's fine too. So those of you who just got it,
stop me.
I have this past year taken on, finally, I'm 31, guys, okay? And I've finally come to the realization that I'm not for everybody, and that's okay. Not everybody's for me, and that's okay too. Like, I can't pretend to be someone just because I'm trying to please people that aren't my people. You can't find your people without being yourself, you know? Alright, so, if you are just tuning in, we have 1 minute, 24 seconds left on this Ninja Foodi for this pressure cooking situation. I made myself a delicious margarita, kind of makeshift margarita. I am about,
When you're under pressure.
When I'm under pressure, yes. Bum 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 ba da da bum 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 ba da da. Okay. Ice. So I'm about to shred the chicken, add the beans, the corn, the tortilla pieces that I chopped into 8. Again, important to know math. And then add 1 bag of the cheese, and then I'm going to take off the pressure cooking lid, put on the, oh, and if you're watching, we have 40 seconds left to see if it explodes because I think I did something wrong. Hopefully, we can make this happen before it goes kaboom. So, we're risking it all. And then I'm going to put on the air fryer / crisping lid, because that's going to happen for 5 minutes. And then I'm going to put some cheese on the top, crisp it, and then it'll be a delicious Cheesy Chicken Enchilada Casserole. So I'm super excited to see how this turns out. Again, this is my new baby. If you want one, I highly recommend using your 20% Bed Bath & Beyond coupons at Bed Bath & Beyond for this sucker. That's how I got it the second time. The first time I need to return if you weren't. Oh, it's done. So we have the quick release. So very carefully. Oh, someone told me a trick to put a washcloth over it so it doesn't shoot everywhere.
And burn yourself?
Yeah, I don't like that. Alright, so we're going to vent it because we're supposed to do a quick release. There we go.
Now you can put it over it.
At least protect the cabinet.
Yeah, that didn't do anything.
That doesn't do anything. Hold on. Try this again. Maybe double layered.
I don't know if you're supposed to put something over a
I don't
release
like
valve.
that. Like, that's...
Hey, it's sitting this way now.
I appreciate the suggestion. I'm not gonna. Yeah? Yeah. Okay.
I don't like covering valves.
No. I get it. It's like I said, next time I think what I want to do is I just want to use this on our dining room table because we don't have an open space.
Just right there with the dishes.
I mean, we do, but these are our clean, drying dishes. Where else are we going to put clean, drying dishes?
Away.
Can you tell who does the dishes? Not me. That was a good answer, Max. Very well done.
Where they go every time.
So we are doing the quick release, not the natural release. Natural release would have been letting it sit. We're doing the quick release. And then and you can tell as soon as 15 minutes was up, it started doing a warm countdown up. That would be counting your natural release time, but we're not doing that. We're doing quick release. As soon as it pretty much slows down and stops, we're going to pop the top open, release it away from us, because there's still going to be a little bit of steam in there, and then we're going to continue on. So right now we're just waiting for the steam. What is that? What is that? I think it's a piece of onion or ginger skin. What is everyone else doing? How's everybody doing? I'm missing Bachelor. That's okay. It's still going on. You know, if we could have put the kids to bed by now because they're waiting on dinner. We were at the HOA meeting, if you weren't listening earlier, fighting speed bumps in our neighborhood. because there shouldn't be speed bumps in a row. There should be speed humps, maybe a lowering of speed limit, maybe enforcing speed limit. It's a big hot button topic in our neighborhood, and my husband's a traffic engineer. So like this guy, okay, I'm gonna be very honest publicly because it's my story. So my stepdad was very verbally abusive to my mom, everybody in our family. And I think it's really, and I grew up being verbally bullied. So I think it's like really built up in me that I just will not take anyone's crap. I won't. Like if you give me crap, I'm gonna fight back because I put up with this for so long and my opinion counts, my heart's always in the right place. At least according to perception. Perception is reality. And this guy and his wife, he comes up and he's like telling me what I should think. And I said, but my husband's a professional. And then he goes, okay, well, I like the color gray, you like the color black. Like, that's what it comes down to. I said, no. He's a professional. It comes down to being educated. You are not educated. Like, plain and simple. Like, it got to the point where he made me say that. How fast would people have to be going to have them install speed bumps? That's the thing. The speed limit is 25 miles an hour. That is fast. That is fast to go down a thin road with houses on both sides. Max and I, we are totally for making it safer. We are totally for lowering. The speed limit should be lower. It should not be 25. I think that's where a lot of the misconception is coming in, is that people are going the speed limit, just the speed limit is fast. And then some people are crazy people. There's always going to be bad drivers. There's always going to be bad drivers. There's nothing you can do about that. They will find a way to drive poorly. Okay, so it's basically stopped. So I'm going to unscrew it and then open it away from me so that way I don't burn my face. Okay? Alright, and then I'm going to put the seal valve back on so that way next time I don't burn anything again. Let me show you what it looks like. Whoop. Alright, so that's what it looks like right now. There it is. There it is. So I'm going to stir it. And that was thawed chicken. So this guy can totally cook thawed or frozen chicken just as fine. I need to wash this, so give me a second. Ugh. I need to get the raw chicken off of it, and then I will grab the other one. Or actually, I'm going to use this spoon. I'm going to wash this spoon. Wow, this spoon is really gross. Oh my gosh. It's been like
It's been sitting in the bottom of the thing.
Oh, this is really gross, guys.
Okay.
Be glad you're not watching this. Blah. Gross. Barf. It's disgusting.
Hot water and soap.
Ooh. Ow! Ah! Okay. Hey! Alright, so yeah, if anyone wants me to try a recipe or anything, let me know. I like this whole kind of doing an Instapot. It's not an Instapot, but that's what people refer to it as. Instapot is going to become the new Kleenex. So,
which is actually Instant
or
Pot.
Coca-Cola. Yeah, it's Instapot.
Instant.
I know. You pointed that out. I thought that was weird. No one says Instant Pot. They all say Instapot. But it says Instant. Okay, so this is a Ninja Foodi, not an Instant Pot. But I'm pretty sure that Instant Pots are going to become the new term, like Kleenex or Coca-Cola, where they really have to be careful about brand value because everyone uses it to cover all of the other things. Okay, so this is now clean, so I'm going to drop that in there. Let me clean this one. Puppy. We actually don't watch Puppy Dog Pals a lot. We're not huge fans of Puppy Dog Pals.
Why is everybody awake?
We like Bluey. We're awake because I haven't finished dinner because we were at the HOA meeting for so long, which was kind of what I was saying, but I never finished saying it. Just like anything else I've said on here.
What?
What? Okay. It is now clean. So I'm going to drop that in, and then I'm going to start shredding this chicken. So, how did it? I already read that. Cool. Just making sure I answered your questions, Soren. Alrighty. Which, by the way, Soren, how are you? I missed your face. Alright, so I'm basically just stabbing it. Wow, it is legitimately falling apart. I wish I could show you. Clearly, I need new camera angles to do
Or
these
two
things.
cameras.
2 cameras?
You could alternate.
This isn't working. Look, the other one worked.
Oh, yeah.
This chicken is putting up a fight. Alright, there we go. I just think I don't have the right utensils. Which is funny because they told me not to use these. I mean, they told me what to use. But I feel like this isn't very casserole-ish. I guess I do have to add the beans, and I have to add things.
Yeah, you just made meat so far.
It's right now it's meat soup.
There you have it.
Like it's meat soup.
Not right now.
This isn't working. Okay, so if you make this recipe, make sure you use tongs. Learn by my mistake. I told you I don't follow recipes. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Right now it's not working. Not working out. Ugh. Okay. We're gonna call that good enough. Then I need to find a place to put it that is not on the raw chicken because I want to use this again. We're just gonna use a plate. Hiya. Because it's cooked. Okay. So, now, what did I say I have to do? Remove the lid, shred the chicken with the silicone tongs. Didn't do that, but did it. Add the black beans. Here we go. So we're going to take the black beans. We're going to make sure none of the icky skin to the onion is on there. And then we're going to dump the beans. Dumped beans. Sweet. Okay. And then after I dump the beans, I'm going to add the corn. Here we go, corn. Frozen corn. Okay. Ooh, that took up a lot of the sauce. Cool. And then we're going to add the tortilla pieces. I feel like the tortilla pieces I just took wrong. Oh, hi! Okay, what? Make spaghetti in it, like beyond easy? Oh my god. You're right.
You are pondering hardly.
Well, she makes sense. Ulrika says to make spaghetti in it. You just put everything in there and instead, like, you just spaghetti.
Easy as that.
She says bam spaghetti. It's the same thing. And then, yeah, don't make it complicated. That's fantastic. Use an electric hand mixer. Now, here's the thing. I don't want to scratch the nonstick pot. I wonder if they have silicone hand beaters. I have never seen one. If you know a person who makes kitchen appliances.
Well, our mixer, the KitchenAid mixer, is silicone coated. It's not, so that might...
No, it's not. That's scratchy.
No, it's not.
It's not silicone coated.
It's not dishwasher safe, trust me.
I know it's not dishwasher safe.
This is coated.
Oh, that is coated. The bread mixer. Yeah, the bread kneader and the thingy.
These are coated.
You're right. And I mean, I probably could just put that up in my KitchenAid. Just put it on up there.
Well, my point is that they probably make it.
Maybe.
Not that you should use those.
Oh. Thought it was a good suggestion. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so again, I don't feel like I really know how to do this. They just said 8 corn tortillas, each cut into 8 pieces. I made little pizza things. It says to put in all of the corn tortillas. And now I need to wash my hands because that was raw chicken on there. See, even though it's our own house, all of the years of serving and bartending and just germophobia has really made me have to do that. Okay, let's see. We have 1 cup of cheddar cheese. Now, each bag of cheddar cheese is 1 cup. So...
My mom was really surprised we went in the ball thing at university.
Yeah, we are, I call us the bread kneader and the thingy thing. Look, Soren. Look. Okay. Whoop! Just drop the entire bag in. Like, literally. There we go. Okay. So, 1 cup. Cheese. Done. Then we start to combine, which I'll use this handy dandy tool since I washed it. And we stir. Here, let me, you guys can't see. Can we please get you a cooking show where you exclusively use your own name for things? Dude, you, like, worked with me on a show. I always use my own name for things. Well, maybe in another case, use the hand mixer. Okay, here we go. Wait, I'm not left-handed. Okay, switch hands. Hey, Max, can you hold the camera? Dang it.
Yes.
So this is a one-woman cooking show with humorous remarks. Okay, cool. But you have to look in. Yeah, that's good. I'll let you know whenever you get off the camera. I mean, if you want to peek at what you're looking at, that's fine.
That's not how I do things.
That's not how you do things. All right. So this looks pretty delicious already. Look at that. It looks very enchilada-ish, I suppose. Which, by the way, enchiladas are what I always get at Tijuana Flats. And then about a year and a half ago, they took them off their menu, and I panicked because legitimately, that's all I would get there. Yes, dos enchiladas. I'm sorry, not just one, and not una. Uno. Why did I say una? Because no, it's uno. Enchilada? No, because I think uno is not.
It's been a long time since I've experienced.
Uno is not a gender thing. Uno is uno. Just like it's not doso or treso. Yikes. Okay. So, there we go. Done. Okay. And then I have to arrange the remaining, hold on. Then I arrange the remaining 1 cup of cheese evenly on top of the casserole.
I had no idea how long this was going to take.
It's going to take a long time. And the kids are fighting because you're not over there.
Well, I wasn't prepared for my stance.
Well, re-stance. You're still showing the thing. I mean, it's not in thirds like you would prefer, but
up
alas. No, we're done. All right, so now that's what it's going to look like. Uno is masculine and otherwise. Una is feminine. Yeah, but numbers aren't gendered. It's only verbs.
Have you ever heard of 5?
Cinco? Okay. Welcome to the Elliots. So, now I am going to close the crisping lid. Da-da-da-da! Actually, first, I'm going to wipe the top of it because it doesn't seem like this crisping lid is easy to clean, and I would like to avoid getting food on it at all things possible. Okay. So close the crisping lid. Select broil, because we need to stop. Select broil, and then set the timer to 5 minutes. 5 minutes, and then press start. It says 450. It did not tell me to change it. Like, can't they just tell me the temperature so that way I can make sure I'm doing it right? Right? Like, just give me all the information and then I can be like, 450, 450, perfect, it was already on there. But now I'm like, 450, nothing. It's rude. Rude. All right, raw chicken going away. We are done with this. Okay. Oh, while that's doing, that's just all I remember from Spanish 1 in high school. Yeah, that's as far as my Spanish went. Let me show you my amazing Tupperware. If y'all watch my Insta stories, you guys know that I got this amazing piece of Tupperware. I love Snap Lock. Sometimes it's buy one, get one at Publix. I told you guys I love Publix. So Snap Lock, and this one is a bento to-go box. The reason I like Snap Locks are that, and this is not an ad, this is starting to sound like an ad. Yeah, I got it this morning.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, I'm going to get another one. I'm going to use this one tomorrow, see if I like it. I'm starting my substitute teaching tomorrow. Okay, so the reason I like bento boxes, we're very particular. If you didn't know, we are what I call recovering germaphobes. Really, it just means we're germaphobes, but we let a lot slide. So like before, when we would be so grossed out about everything, there's situations that we can be put in where we're like, I'll put up with it, I'll deal with it, I'll just like try to compartmentalize the discussion. Max, what's it's not discussion.
Disgust?
Yeah, but the disgust of it. Was that a good out?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Not sure if anyone does. Alright, so the reason I like it is that it's super easy to wash. And then this one has a little extra compartment. So you just plop in your dishwasher. This guy goes in your dishwasher. It's microwave safe. And it's super awesome.
You put it in your dishwasher?
You put it in the dishwasher. I put it in the dirty area.
Because I wash dishes.
You wash dishwashers.
So I'm a dishwasher.
You're not even in the camera, so they're not even understanding it. You're still not. Can you throw this away?
Nope.
Can you be a trasher too? He thinks he's so funny. Anyways, I'm excited to try it. We'll see what happens. How do you lose both of your phones?
I know.
You have 2 of them. I haven't even had any of this drink. See, he drank all of his. He said it was for us to share. I get a sip. That's all I get. Pretty rude.
Where it's in neutral territory.
It is not in neutral territory out there.
I'm nowhere near.
I'm over here.
I'm over here.
I made my own drink, which he is more than welcome to have because he likes that. Alright, so we have 2 minutes to go. It is hot back here where the vent is. It is not hot atmospherically here. I wouldn't touch this, but it doesn't feel hot around this area. It feels hot back here. So just so you know, the vent does go to the back. Another reason, why are you laughing? I think this is good information.
Tommy boy.
Is this, I'm like Tommy boy?
No, well it's not here or here so much, but right here.
Oh, I got tea, because tea was buy one, get one at Publix.
You can't spell terrific without tea.
I told you. Come on, Publix, give me a sponsorship. I will talk you up all day.
Tomorrow they're gonna give you a free coffee cake.
Look, I would just like a free coffee. If I could walk in that place and get a free coffee,
Coffee.
What they don't, they have.
Yes, they do.
No,
Every day. It's just there.
I'm not talking about the brewed coffee. I'm talking about the cafe coffee.
Oh, you're fancy.
I am fancy. I just want a free vanilla chai latte once a week. Like, come at me, Publix. Come at me. Man. Okay. But yeah, is it Tazo or Tazo? I'm guessing Tazo. I usually say Tazo. Tazo tea is buy one, get one.
Anybody say it?
At Publix. I don't think I have ever said it.
You have.
Have I?
Yeah, Tazo.
Do I say Tazo?
Yeah. Used to be Starbucks.
We should ask Maddie what he says, because he says almond.
So is that a good person to ask?
No. It was a burn he'll never see, because I don't think he's ever going to watch this. Which, I don't like making fun of people behind their back, so I will text him that later. If I've ever made fun of you without you there, you know that I come at you. I'm like, by the way, this is what I said. It was funny. Alright, so we're done. So we are going to let the casserole sit for 5 minutes. Let's look. Oh my gosh, Max! It looks so good!
I've been starving since 3 p.m.
Okay, you guys ready? Oh my word! Doesn't that look delicious? And I did all that in one amazing pot called the Ninja Foodi. Guys, like none of this is... I exited Facebook. You guys still see me? There's only what? How many left?
230 left.
230.
Wait, 229.
Perfect, Soren. Thank you.
Still have 15 in the mint green.
Still have 15 in mint green. Perfect. Thank you, Max. You're funny. Alright, so anyways, I'm going to let that sit for 5 minutes. I'll post pictures to this video of it being finished, I guess, because you guys do not need to wait here and see us serve it to our children. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for interacting with me. It was nice to chat, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.